Mix up, we none of the mix up. We fix up the thing them when them want fix up. Like who I tell lie, who I get them dicks up. And I'm not the personal, don't get it twisted up.
Blessed, welcome to another episode of the My Two Cents podcast. I'm your host, TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel. And as usual, today's episode will be brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except fingerprinting. And for the finest and best in embroidery, check us out at 876-898-9888. Also brought to you by AV Auto Body Repairs. Check them out on Instagram at AV Auto Body Repairs. And also, I have to make mention of a new product on the market named Ocean Moss. That is some Irish mash. And you know, it's one of the best thing right now as it relates to your health. So check out Ocean Moss. You see me, you can just Google it and see what I go and feed. Some of this I give them a big up. And also, me reminding as usual to check out TU-LOX'S book, Planet Earth. Seen? Available on all digital platforms. Seen? Available in Jamaica at jamaicadeals.com. Alright, so I know me do the thing already. Every week I try to feature a young talent or establish. You see me? It depends on the song. See? So this week I'm gonna feature a youth named Nero. You see me? Nero not come to play a hero, but him come to tell you the truth. Him come to make you know say time change. People remain the same. So all of the people now with them eyes wide open. Check out that junior, Nero.
But what I can say, Jamaica will pay dearly.
It refers to itself as the free world and a democracy, and at the same time has 22 million of its citizens who aren't permitted citizenship. Why, that in itself reflects lunacy.
Man fed up, yeah, man fed up. Man fed up, yeah, man fed up. Man fed up, yeah, man fed up. Life change, but time are the same, things still remain. Sit back on the meds, all the government a play the game. Promise have got things you only who can hold the faith. When politics done, them show you who them really rate. Life change, the one them a label as my friend. Prove to me so me can't trust none of them. From them quick fi sell out, one poison me blame. Come around like say nothing never happen. Life change, all the y'all them run with you can give me trust it so. It's sleeping, no say even one of them will set you up. Some of them call it bad luck if you watch your circle and not drop your focus. Life change as the youth want them dead. I take a bag of program like man I run them head. I tell man which strap fill up. Who fi get shot off for that them same one get gunshot. Time change, people remain the same. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, me no care. Just I live my life one step at a time out here. Nothing me no fear, yo. Time change, how me see them lock up teacher in a jail. No worry, I'm done, your legacy prevail. And no friend me a beg, something just not calculate. The state will hold it down if you're not breathe for them way. Time change when me see the road locked down after 8. Sigma run a keep with 1,000 people through the gate. Protect yourself, no fall for the bait. How much more them think we can tolerate? Turn in your class, don't fan fool. Don't be a dunce, education a fool. Approve the move, you know the rules, remove the tools. If another time, rise so. Time change, people remain the same. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, me no care. Just I live my life one step at a time out here. I only Father God me fear.
Alright, and I see that. So now I go follow Malisha Boss on Instagram and I go on over there, go pack up and give him the support and tell him say TU-LOX'S sending a scene. Alright, to the show now. Today's show is a sensitive subject. This subject is never an easy subject to talk about. Neither for the victim or the person sitting on the outside and giving them opinion, whether good or bad. It's a sensitive subject. Now, today we're going to talk about a thing where we say a thing I'm with. This Asian girl come out in the media and say, for all who don't understand, when you hear me use the word drape, read between the line. Drape, I gotta replace that word there today because you know YouTube kind of sensitive to certain things. So I'm gonna use the word drape. See me? Drape. Alright. This Asian girl come out and say, boy, Richie Stephen, drape her. She makes some serious accusations against Richie Stevens, right? Now, before me talk about the matter, I want to make it clear to everybody So I don't have no opinion on the matter itself. However, you can throw out a few scenarios out there. Some people will call it your opinion. Some people are going to say, so you feel. It don't really matter. But when situations like this arise, you always are going to have scenarios surrounding the matter. People are going to want to know what happened. You know what I mean? And in to the world, when people don't know what happened, most of them make it up. See? So we're going to talk about, first of all, we see where Tanya Stephen, yeah man, that I want to Jamaica baddest female artist forever do that something here. In the game. She do an interview with a lady, and in that interview, there have enough people want to know. Tanya Stephen been a talk about that situation, they have a whole heap of interview. As to why it just come up now big and sudden, I don't know, it's like when I never did a look, it's like when I never did see it. Matter of fact, I did do a show regarding to one of them interviews where she did come out. I think it was a live she did do. I did do a show regarding that. And my heart goes out to every victim of Drape where you can ever think about. The trauma will come from that. No, man. And it is evident in Tanya Stevens. Something happened to Tanya. Now Tanya go on to make a description of the person who Drape her all those years ago, 30 odd years ago. See? And after she make her comments based on what happened to her, a lot of people start bash her simply because she never actually come out and call the person name. You know that's something, man? The mix up when most people, them just can't stand her now because she should have called name. Now, from some people that come from a good place, because really and truly, whether now or from them time, that she would have been able to save a lot of victims from probably go through the same trauma where she had got through. No, in other regard, I totally agree with you. But here what happened to you. The one them where bash her and I say, call name, man, Jesus, just call name. You don't want to know because you don't actually care what Tanya got you. You don't want to know because it make you feel good. It make you feel like a boring life have meaning. Jesus, you know, hear who do it and everybody just get happy and them just feel nice because guess what? All these stars what we think say somebody. And nobody them. Them can get Drape. Some of them are Drape. So Tanya refused to write the movie to make her life exciting. So she decided in her mind to watch this. For more reasons than one. As I tell you to the show, as scenarios. This not based in a judgment, this not based on nothing. We just talk about some scenario regarding the incident. See? And for all of who are bashar, let me teach you something. If you don't think you don't understand what law is, if that happened to Tanya all those years ago, I remember in the same video Tanya said, the man, after him done do him, beat her. To get rid of the evidence, obviously. The person beat her. And then if 30 odd years pass, and Tanya come out in any interview, come call the man the name, plain. You don't understand law? You don't understand what? That man can now go so boom and sue Tanya for every penny what she have. You have a thing when name defamation of character when a normal or ruin a whole heap of people's life, boy. So if you don't think that Tanya just did it, somebody, Tanya don't strike me as the type of person who hold her mouth in anything. Because the way Tanya talk and the way Tanya express herself, see, you can see a lot of pain in a Tanya. Tanya is not the type of person who hold back nobody name. Tanya mouth no have no boundary. A strainer as something coming off your mouth, out the road. So why now Tanya would have hold something if she not have a perfectly good reason for do it? Tanya not afraid of people. Tanya not business where you been or nothing. You don't realize that. So if Tanya hold this, it must be a logical reason. One thing Tanya said, what I not agree with, none at all, is she's encouraging women because of, remember, you know, a trauma she got through. And based in this trauma, she's encouraging women to look upon everybody as if them is a perpetrator. I not agree. Because that is no different from racial profiling. How is that different? If you see every person like them are going to drape you. How is that different from racial profiling? Alright. Miss Lim come out and she has said Richie Stephen Draper. That are the Asian lady and thing. And social media went wild because Tanya did come out before she said, boy, a famous singer, Drape. You understand? So when Miss Lim thing now, what happened in 2019, rise back. Basically, people use that now and connect. The data and say, I must him. But as I say already, Tanya never call her name. The thing what I want to point out, firstly, what I don't like about that situation here, she come out and say, Richie Stephen, Drape. See? And there are those who, by hearing, because the Bible tells you, blessed are those who hear and believe. See? All of a sudden they get biblical. They hear and believe. She come out come say, Richie Stevens say, him never do it to you. Both of them verbal attack on each other. He must say nothing go so, she a say him do it. And then the people are now divided and segregated over this. When everybody could just simply look upon the matter objectively. What you think does not have to be right. Everybody nowadays a dictator. You see, anyhow you ever say nothing with them not agree with them, kill you. I'm going to say Tanya do some of that. I totally understand why Tanya is that way enough. Understand, say, when you have been victimized and go through any kind of abuse, you are definitely on edge. You're defensive. So I totally forgive Tanya. But Tanya have to understand, within all of this, if you put the thing out on social media, say this did happen to you, you have to expect the bright people, you have to expect the dunce people, you have to expect people to say sensible things, you have to expect people to chat fuckery, you have to expect people to say what they must say. Because the world open now. However, if you don't like it, that should not have been a route that you chose. Now, being the fact that you choose the route already, you have to just ride it out as it relates to the idiots. I see you even accost some of the people and we pity you. I don't want to pity from nobody. I don't want a blood clot pity. Totally. As when I just a while ago, I understand. Because you are a victim. So for now, I'm going to ask the people and understand that Tanya is going through a lot of pain. And Tanya need therapy. Whether she want to deal with it that way there or not, or she thinks she alright. Because the thing is, it's a trauma. It's terrible. Because you get up every morning, you bathe and clean, and you don't see no blood run out from nowhere, and you don't see your head not hurt, you nothing happen to you, think you're alright. But psychological damage in anybody at all is a terrible thing. Because them always, in most cases, think say, them alright. Now, back to what I say. The thing what I like about the matter is that if somebody say, oh, I agree with Miss Lim, the person what thinks that Richie Stephen innocent, attack her. And if somebody else say, oh, I have to get some evidence, the person will agree with the woman. Try to make it look like because you're a male. And you basically say, yo, me have to get evidence. Say something goes so. Make it look like you yourself is a perpetrator, you know. It make it look like you yourself. You know how illiterate this is? It make it look like you agree that women should be draped and abused. This is how illiterate and stupid people get, you know. A man just say, yo, me have to get the evidence. And all of a sudden, he might pick up. He might defend abuse of women. You know, dunce. Me going to show you how fucked up the world get and how fucked up the world is. Every victim, male or female, should be given empathy. But guess what? When you see Dr. Love come out and say he was abused by a woman when he was a child, and the woman them in the comment section ridicule him. Ridicule him. Make him look like the biggest fool. I don't never true him attack or lie. That have nothing to do with this. But guess what happened? I see woman in the comment section and say, oh, chat your chat, man, I want to you. For you take the good and go on about your business, you must say, batty, man. That is how females view a little boy where grow up. And a woman force herself upon him, bring things to him when him a picnic and I understand what him do. That is what them call it, you know. And I see them woman them with a mentality. And them grow the monster them. Where do this? So them in are the problem and them are the cause of the problem. Majority of the time. And who raised them monster here? The same woman them where I say if a woman force herself on a little boy, him get the good. Shut up. And society make men like that grow up unable to express themselves. You see, same way how the female them grow up, and because of the shame and the nonsense we surround being abused, men even worse. Worse if you were anally penetrated in our abuse. There's no way if you talk about that, and guess which part it not gone? It not gone nowhere in there, so. And it drives enough of these men crazy. Till they abused, often. Always become the abuser. And that's a psychological fact when nobody can dispute. If you not teach the youth them, say don't abuse woman. When woman start abuse the man them, emotional and otherwise, they weren't taught how to deal with that. So guess what them do? Them just make a choice. And the best one is how them feel. And oftentimes how them feel is anger. And anger always, in most cases, lead to violence. But the only time violence is recognized are when men use violence against women. When women violent against men or otherwise or anything emotionally. You have emotional violence too, you know. Because women know so them can't look in your face and they say and do something to drive you to wrath. And when you allow the wrath to take you over and act on it, you become the monster. It's sad, but that's so to the world go. So our next side of the kind you want to look on. See? Look on the dirty mama them. But willingly prostitute them daughter to stepfathers. See? Because the stepfather bring in money and I put things in the house and I pay bills. How is that mother different from a slave master? When you're willing to take something that come out of your womb and put them through abuse for your own selfish needs. Nobody look at these things, but guess what? It would have been way more popular if it was men did have the habit here. But the problem only start when the men, which is the stepfather, start molest the child. Him sick, but the mother not sick if he can't do anything. You know? Because we grew up in our world where because of the female, it's not too bad. And that's wrong. The problem, they're on both sides. It's not a one-side problem. It's not a man problem. It's not a woman problem. It's a people problem. And until people figure out this shit, and say the woman them just as involved as the man them, and stop pet it and make it look so innocent when women do these dreadful things. No make it look like it normal because a woman, you know, say it's not so bad. But once a man do anything at all, it's so harsh and dreadful. And that is where you see the monsters. A woman rise and kill her man, she snap. I'm tired for telling her these things. But if a man go through hell with a woman, emotionally, and him snap and kill her, him is a monster. But when the woman get mad and kill him, she just snap. Matter of fact, in most cases, them get leniency from the judge. So it's a woman world, but women still jump out and a ball every day. Says a man's world and a sick. It should be a people's world. It shouldn't be a man world and it should be a woman world. It should be a people world. But what happens is that we have this thing in a society where men, there's no proper therapy set up for men deal with. Because guess what? We grew up as men thinking so we don't need no therapy. Yeah, man, shut the fuck up and go over there. So. Man up. On two sides where we live in, when a woman get abused in a relationship. Look, you know. Every day this boy come in, beat, box, thump, kick, rape, tear. And one time when she say, you think me I take it tonight? And she broke one knife in him and she stab him till him tap move, blood everywhere. Murder him. Whole entire world sorry for her. Leg of the woman. Her cup full. But guess what? Men no go through them something here. We go through nothing simply because we're men. There's this illusion out the road say men don't have emotions. Because we were taught and we dumb too. Because we try to do it. Because we grew up in a society where you're not supposed to. So we try to keep in all our problem, them, everything, because we don't want to look like sissy. We don't want to look like bitch. We don't want to cry and get rid of that emotional stress there. We keep it on our head until oftentimes it's very late. The only man good to some of them girls are them son, you know. Them same girls we are type and as a Richie Stephen for dead, for them son for living now. Until for them son get in the same problem where for them son name a call. Like how that girl I call Richie Stephen name. Fear son for living now. Until fear son, our brother, our uncle, our cousin, or somebody in a for them close circle. I tell you how selfishness work. Name get called. No man no good enough. The only good men women know are the one them tolerate. How hypocritical is that? You can come and you say, boy, every man are wicked, so you have to view it. But so much men are in your life, I'm sure. How them to take a statement like that? I could say you're a woman a best friend, and when you look, you say she gone out, they gonna say, look on it like every man a Drape is. And tell me how you feel. No. We have to deal with problem based on the perpetrator themselves, not people in general. All of a sudden, society does have bare upstanding citizens. Them so sensible and them come out so strong. We're not other people. Especially when a celebrity come out so strong. Society that's full of law-abiding citizens, eh? So we still have so much murders, so much draping. You see, there's so much things in a society right now we're going wrong because of social media, see me? You see, there's something where people are get paid for likes and get paid for, and everybody are deal with it the right way, you know. It's a good form of income and it's a nice way to find a way to make a living. Because when you take on to the social media and try to make a living, honestly, it's a good thing. Because you could have out there, I be one of the criminal them, but enough of who get up and do that something here. Them do some terrible something, you know. In order to make the money there, you know, because money, I want evil something. People do anything for money. So all of the things is enough of them blagger come out and them, oh, I make this and I find out that and I make sure say and Ray eager not for talk the truth, you know, not for deal with the objective truth in any kind of way, but eager for say, look, me brighter than that man there. I see, you know, so I see him smarter than that one day, and that one day, oh, and them compare themselves with everybody, and them work and I carry personal feelings. Remember, you know, you see this what we there, so I do. I want to farm a journalism, you know. And when you want journalists, you have to deal with the objective truth. But most of them YouTube and Facebook and Instagram journalists have personal feelings them I carry. And throw a word on that one day and them diss that one day and them a tear down that one day. That's something you just turn on one big tear down something. But not deal with the truth. How much of them come out where you think say genuinely feel some type of way for Tanya? Feel some type of way for General Lim? Much of them you really think say genuinely I go out there because this is who they are. So everything become, may I ask Uno if you not make social media determine the way you actually think. Do some research for yourself. Don't make blogger just come telling you say, yo, how this happen and how that happen. And the wickedest thing someone who so done anything what the blogger them say are true. You know, fool, and I realize that people attack things for money. And if you get up every day and you need to make money, you make up things. Even if things are happening. Them are going to do and say things for sensationalize. What for them thing is about. Forget the clicks, forget the likes, forget the ratings, forget the following. Why you think the mix-up channel them so popular? Because the blogger them on the mix-up channel them just go, them tell life and you them do all type of thing. Because them not care how them are ruin your life for $1. So yes, most are not clown. Real idiot. Alright, remember as I'm telling you in a scenarios me I deal with. See? What's a scenario? See no phone? We're quick for throw a stone and a point finger. Oh yeah man, I him do it. Him for dead. Boy, I wicked. Him do it for throw. You see the double standard in Jamaica as it relates, especially when people have their money. No phone are hypocrite, you know. Oh, I him do it. I'm not sure. You know why I'm not sure? Because him seem like him life better than phone. And this is just reality. No phone, every morning, I get drape. No phone, mama get drape. No sister get drape. People send phone and drape on regular. I'm not good with that. It does not become wrong until the person is a celebrity. Because as I say already, giving a rush, giving a, it making a come. You know, here want to think that, yo dog, you know, so him do it one. Your life just feels suddenly, it excites you. I can't tell no lie about that. That's a reality. Am I saying him never do it? No, I'm telling us that this is not a verdict. I'm not dealing with a verdict today. I'm dealing with scenarios. Don't find a hypocrite. The law only works when it aligns to the way you think. If you think him do it because of your bad mind, I show him do it. Him figure prison. But you look at brother Drape somebody yesterday, you know. And you hide him clothes him did wear, because him a look for pants for make the Drape kit. Your cousin do the same thing. Your stepfather drape you. But no, you in a comment section, I say where you believe and where you don't believe. You have no right. No, for not get drape regular. But when you don't get the broke drape, them, we're not good. You take a little broke drape and move on. But when the person popular or seem like they might live a better, more opulent life than you, that is when you start to believe in the law. This wrong, that wrong. You start to see wrongs. And all of a sudden you become an upstanding citizen when know the law and how it should be carried out. Justice should be served, eh? Hypocrites. Total fucking hypocrites. This man has been tried, sentenced, and everything in the court of public opinion. Just because somebody say. You know how easy it is to say? Alright. Right now, I want to believe me. I'm the president of the United States of America. Tell me try to go up that without my visa now. Tell me. Or my green card or something. Where tell me so I can't come in them country. Tell me. You think you may go in an immigration and go tell them something the president and say, oh, you're the president, okay. We can go through. Hey, have a good one. Think I saw them out with it? A mad house them out carry me. Psychiatric evaluation them I gonna recommend right away. Because me just come say. So somebody say Richie do it, no means him do it. And somebody say generally ma tell lie, no means a lie. Richie say and she say. So we should have on the outside with the objective truth, which is Richie not get convicted and nothing them not drive him through the court of law yet. So that we could have determined that this is the actual fact. And the way the court system stay more time, we still can't even believe in that. A whole heap of people got jail for dangerous accusations. Speaking of dangerous accusations, how much I don't know the showing him when they see us? That story they come from one night in a Central Park. One little riot go on, some little picnic give be a problem. Some little teenagers will be teenagers. And they might give a problem, they might trouble people, they might do all type of thing. So you know, police deployed to the area. One 28-year-old white woman was found raped. See? And she in a coma for 12 days. And after she come out of the coma, the district attorney at the time make up her mind. Say the 5 youth, them it have to solve the case. Because you know when white people are fret and I say, oh God, they're drapists on the loose, that have to solve now. Them just choose 5 little black youth and say them and beat them for confess to the crime. And them spend years, there was no DNA evidence found. Say them do the crime. And them spend years out of them life at prison. You understand that? Even the victim come in a court complain upon them and say them. Who give back them little youth to them life? Who can give them back them life all of them years? One of them all get raped at prison. Who can fix him? For the lie what them tell upon him. Women will tell lie blatantly upon man in a court. When you don't find out say a lie, them woman they forgot prison. There should be a charge for them vindictive people here who decide to fuck up your life and try to use the justice system we're supposed to be for justice to fix them personal vengeance. There should be a law that sends these women and men, if them are doing it, to prison. But we don't know it's set up already. The world of a woman. And that is reality. Men go through so much, but you know what? We were taught not to complain. Like what me I don't know. Complain. That them call it, you know. That it boil down to. Man over here, so woman over there, so that it boil down to. You see, in a cases where him say and she say, just judge from an objective standpoint. Don't judge based on gender. Don't judge based on your personal life. You have got through abuse, you think every man are the same thing. You have got through certain abuse, you think every woman are the same thing. You're a girl at the ditch, so you can't have a normal relationship because you think every woman are the same thing. And what happened to them little boy, I same thing, Richie. Sensationalism. Witch hunt. Get him head at the stake because I saw them feel. Like in our dark ages. A woman could have dressed your wound, fix your wound with a bandage, was considered as a witch and then burn them at the stake. And look how much doctor have fixed people wounds now with better than bandage. They have liquid band-aid. So burn them at the stake today now. What do we do when we find out enough of we little illiterate ways that we have been cultured wrong? What we do? We ever apologize to nobody what we tear down around here? Whether it be Richie or General Lim, we ever apologize to nobody what we tear down? Because nothing will come out and tear down the woman because she brave enough to stand up for herself and say this is what happened. She should not be judged as telling lie. She should not be judged. And I talk about the woman sleep with Richie and it go wrong. And it go yasso and it go deso and all type of bullshit. When I chat like uno di dede, stop talk like uno di dede. None of uno never dede. And if you never dede, uno can't say the woman did sleep with Richie and a bun she give her man and then she have to tell lie because she end up a pure fucker me here. Everybody a chat. Both as it relates to Richie and both as it relates to General Lim. It's not right. Stop condemning people based on personal feelings. You get draped 10 times from your band does not mean say Richie Stevens guilty of this drape. No, it doesn't mean that. It means you have to stop tear down people. Make the law speak for itself. The law have enough mouth. The law have a complete system. Leave it, make it work. Alright, when this just go on now, watch this. My phone ring off the hook. Be my friend them from New York and all both a shout me, yo dog. What out to no friend go on with dog? I mean I say, which friend go on with what? Man, no draped on your Stevie, dog. I say, who draped on your Stevie? What you mean? What go on? Who do that? Barrington Levy, dog. I did poor Barrington Levy. Them said do it. This is social media, you know. Them just choose somebody. When me hear film name, I fright me. I say, nah, man. Nah, brother, me not think so. Me not believe that. What you say? And thing. So, boss, I say, yeah, man. Tonya come out and come see her in, you see me? So me say, what you mean? She say Barrington. No, you know, but watch your dog, see? She said the dog full of muscle, you see me? So him, you see it? And me I said, oh, God, him full of muscle. She describe a muscle man. And you just start search your mind now and I think of every artist with a muscle. Man, them just hear about muscle and just go muscle crazy. Every muscle where they call, every name where them attached to a muscle, are true. Then them think them know where them are doing and them start saying, alright, a way back 30 years ago, so it's a big man with muscle. Yes, that's right. A true, me have a right. A Barrington Levy. A big man with muscle, couple years ago, half a be Barrington Levy. That's social media for you. And I'm not just Barrington, you know. Enough of the name them where them a call it. So when them think up the name, this is how social media dangerous. Them believe it, you know. And when them a spread that gospel there, them spread it like say them a John on the Isle of Patmos. It shall come to pass because of you. We think about it. What you mean? Must one shine him no tick to man, him that muscle in the 80s, you know. Early 90s shine no full of muscle dog him. Then just start thinking about me be a muscle. Muscle blood clean, me know who dog a cabra. Them just a fling around be a muscle, them just a think about muscle. Muscle just a mad them. Them just a think about be a artist where have muscle and look there for the runway. Be a muscle, them a pray. Muscle, once you have muscle, you better run because Tanya say, muscle. On a dunce. Bad too. And drag people name through the mud because simple. At that description, Tanya, you know, I'll know Tanya no call no name. And Tanya still no say a Richie. Leave that to Tanya to come say a who. But you cannot speculate and try to turn speculation in a facts based on the facts that you think so. You don't want somebody to do that to your son, your daughter. And then Richie salt your fuck. Because watch you know, after the Asian woman make fear video accusing Richie. See? When it reach back to Jamaica now and that get viral with the woman though. Because it happened from 2019 and she post her video from them time there, you know. And her video get viral. Yes, when it get viral and reach back to Jamaica, and she accused Richie plain, she called name, everybody know the muscle bone them just running and say, yes, see that the muscle, I am. Richie saw bad. So, unfortunately for Richie now, when the woman they come say that, everybody just connect back in muscle to her reach Tanya. And believe it. And just connect him one time to the accusation of Drape from both woman. Now, if that not solve this, me no know what is. Them man they done hell their career. That across is look on that, you know. One woman already has said this. And then the next thing, people just connect you to it right away. It's a hell of a fight, that, you know. Watch all in that scenario now. Richie put out a video of himself, defending himself, see? And then, in the video, Richie deny it and he must say some things and everybody beat him, kill him. And say how guilty him look because of some scenario like. Him sound guilty and look what him say in video. He head it up. And Ting and Ray and beer talking. And everybody born with oratory skills. And everybody can express themselves like that. For you know Richie Stephen, you see him sing. Richie Stephen get paid for talking, get paid for sing. So when him talk, because you always see him sing, whenever time for talk, because him not known for talking, him gonna look awkward. Especially in a situation like this where it's so sensitive. When him have to dip on him toe and a think before him talk because law is funny. People say, oh, him wear darkers. Richie Stephen always in a darkers, for who no know. But unfortunately for Richie. Unfortunately for Richie. All of a sudden the darkers, the social media investigator, them dangerous. All of a sudden them realize no, cause remember you know, when you're in trouble, nobody no realize say we're be a darkers, and no realize say we're be a black, and no realize nothing. But if you're in a trouble and them do them investigation, my God, every single thing you do becomes a problem. You have some people who say, oh, why him never said this, and why him never said that, and why him never come out, and why him never admit say him have sex with her, and why him never this, and why him never that, and pure why. Why you know dark and full. Yo, there's a million reasons why men can refuse to bring out certain things public. You can imagine somebody come out and say you drape them. Wicked accusation. Then you end up a fight for your career. Trying to make your fans keep supporting you. Because of that feed you, that you know nothing else. You're not mason, you're not carpenter, you're not lawyer, you're not nothing else. You're a musician. So certain things you have to be careful what you say in an accusation like this. And then guess what? Bad not so bad. You fight for your career though. Now you end up after a fight for your marriage. A too dangerous battlefield that for depend one time. So all people just not have no understanding. Nobody not think for themselves again. Regular people not think for themselves. Celebrities not think for themselves. Celebrity depend on regular people opinion. Regular people not have their own opinion. Because them are read comments and I make for them comments based on comments. A pure confusion going on in the world. Nothing real again. Nothing do the way it's supposed to do. Everything just run off an allegation. And the sad thing is, one time people used to understand what an allegation is. Nobody understands allegations anymore. All me ask uno fi do is just watch what go on. The truth never hide yet, you know. The truth can't hide. That I got come out. What is in the darkness must reveal itself unto light. Because the world is a balance. And the man them where do them things that the woman need to stop. When I have mommy issues, when you need fixing, when you need to admit and look in at yourself and say you have psychological problems. See? And it will go on until it reach a point where. Because look on it, you know. Every day some of them man drive out and go keep it, you know. And them know the man them where do them things to the woman, you know. And I violate the woman them where and nothing happen to them boy there, you know. Nothing happen to them, you know. Them see them and go drink juice with them, you know, because guess what? Them growing at the same drape culture. And them accepting of it, nothing wrong. Them things enough happen to nobody. Nobody pick me. Because it's not easy to deal with. Just because she not bleed from all about when you're done doesn't mean that she not mash up. Whether you destroy her physically or you destroy her emotionally, this person is still destroyed. And the action when you perpetrate on the woman, them way they should not be done. And any man can do them things in a society. My opinion. You're for dead. You're not good. You coming like a dog with bike picnic. Kill a dog at the same time. Don't waste no time. Have enough more picnic for bite up. See man, them rape woman, same thing. If them get away with one, them try to get away with all. And it should not be condoned. In a no way. Now, the thing I don't understand with where them women here go through is that regardless of who them has to do it, or whatever the case and what caused it, that's irrelevant. You don't understand how trauma work. You will just there good and think you're alright, and in a second something just trigger you and you're gone off. You're gone off. Them trauma you really ruin these women, and it shouldn't have happened to them. Men in a society if develop a thing where we don't accept. When a friend do them thing and we not deal with them. Cut them off clean. Clean. When they know say a man do that, even if you have no friend, no aliens. Seem like on a used to deal with body man. Straight cut off your boy do them thing like to a woman. Because a woman has something to love and protect boy. Now, what I want to do for me now, in closing, is do not be too quick to villainize the victim. And do not be too quick to victimize the villain. And that way I don't know what it is, we are switch role. We now look on nothing objectively. Always remember, say none of them two people here now go before the court, so we can't know who tell lie and who talk truth. So keep on a judgment to yourself. Opinions will always be welcome if it makes sense. Alright, so we reach the end of another My 2 Cents podcast. But before me sign out, me remind them to subscribe, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. And also remember to support the Rebel 13 collections. Check out the website www.rebel13.net. We ship worldwide. So may I say so nothing hard no in at that. Anyway you're there, your package can reach your foot. And I want to give thanks for everybody who contribute to the GoFundMe for little Tasha. So may I say the mom reached about 3/4 of the way. Basically she have all of the funds. So I give thanks to everybody who contribute to the worthy cause there. So may I say, so we just look for she get a date now and go into the doctor and get the surgery done. Big up every rebel scene and all of the supporters them where I watch. Just join the rebellion. Keep the rebellion going. See? So until next time, I'm TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel, and this has been another episode of the My 2 Cents podcast.